Hi guys, my name is Borkson. Welcome if you are new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, today is sleepover story time. So I want to let you guys know this sleepover happened about a month ago, but I forgot to make the video, the story time. So hey guys, I didn't know whose house I was going out. Pack a bag. And I packed. You guys, I did the packing, unpacking, guys. Had a great time. I went to my surrogate sister's house. We watched shows, we talked. It was great, guys. I had a great time. And Disney Plus, which we have here, and I watched Aladdin. You guys know I have a huge crush on Jafar from Aladdin. If you guys knew, I like Jafar. I like Aladdin too, but I really have a huge crush on Jafar. I think it's just the name at this point, but it was the first Jafar I ever liked. And I loved it. I watched the whole movie and loved it. I watched Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior, for the first time in like almost like yeah, 16, 18 years, something like that since the movie came out. No, I watched the movie quite a bit when it was playing on Disney Channel. Um, how did I think the Disney Channel was doing? I think it was Disney Plus now. I loved it. Let me go check it out. I did a whole review on the movie, and I did a actor crush on the actor video. It was story time, and I did a sorry guys. I don't think I ever did a character crush on Shen. I meant to, but I didn't get around to it. And I was going to do one on Peter, and then I was going to do one on Justin. The one guy, I want to say his name wrong. Who plays Peter? He went on to play Eric. Is it Derek? It's Eric. I could sworn it was Derek in Twilight. No, in the Twilight mock movie, the character name is Derek. So that's why I got the name wrong. Okay. Anyway, guys, the sleepover was great. It was very nice. They gave me candy and cookies and snacks and sodas and normal things you give a teenage adult. When I say teenage adult, guys, I just mean like I'd rather act like a teenager than an adult. No, I'm very mature. I'm telling you that I used to be very mature. I used to run a household. I tried to clean. I'm burned out, guys. I did all that on my own. I made meals. I meal prepped. I food shopped. I would actually walk the heavy streets. Sometimes I looked at my theater in the background watching, guys. And I would take my stroller because I don't drive that. I don't drive his cars. Cars. Blue is still here somewhere. I don't know. May not be here anymore. But I would go grocery shopping for him and do all that stuff, guys. So I got worn out. I act like a child since my breakdown, and then I am still mentally recovering. I'm pretty much recovered all the way. It's just I act like a teenager now, so that's okay because I always had a hint of teen in me even before that. So guys, I'm having a great time. My surrogate um, sister-in-law has some dogs, and you guys know me, okay? I am in love with dogs. I will love dogs. I just love them so much. They're the parents and then the son and the daughter. Love them. Love all animals. To every animal I meet. I love you. You're handsome. You're fuzzy. You're cute. You're adorable. The dogs, they would not keep barking. We'd had snacks, guys. We'd had a great time. Like I said, then I went to watch the movies in bed. Like I said, I watched Aladdin and Scramble Place, and I watched the Woo. I also watched some of Jafar Jackson videos because this is the one thing I was really into Jafar and Prince Jackson. You guys have a huge thing for them. So I watched and I fell asleep. And I got this weird feeling when I woke up. I had weird dreams about being in a different room. So I'm not here or my family home. I'm like, where am I at? And my friends, so I also sleep over. Anyway, guys, I just knew something was up. I could feel this in my gut. I knew something was off, and I just feel it. I seem to know. I seem to know how to feel when a fall is coming. I had long pants on that were too long for me. They need to be hemmed. My sewing machine, I think it's a Singer sewing machine. It was my dad's. My mom's off in the fire, so I don't actually have one, but it was my dad's. My dad's sewing machine is at my house, and I think it's in the back bedroom. My Singer, so I have to go there and get it because I have a few pairs of pants I need to tack up. I usually, guys, I have trouble seeing the thread. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I have trouble seeing the thread when I go to needle to thread. Guys, I don't mean to scare anybody. That is a sign of myasthenia gravis. When you have trouble threading a needle, I hear that is a cue sign of myasthenia gravis. And goodness gracious, God forbid, I don't need that. I don't need that disease. May Aslan forbid, but it is a sign of it. And I struggle like a myasthenia gravis person when I try to thread my needles. Fun fact: I actually used to make my dad, who was known myasthenia gravis patient, used to have to thread my needles for me with the eye threader because I have such trouble threading my needles. But once a needle is threaded, I usually like to stitch up. Say, I'll show you guys on my pants. These are a little long, but not too much. Like stitch them up like this for me, or if they need to be like rehemmed. Some things. I have comfort pants that need to be restitched up. They're a little too long. I didn't try them on when I bought them. I wasn't feeling good. Guys, I had no clothes. I just needed some clothes. I bought these pants, and they're really cute. Like pretty. I'm not gonna wear them anymore because I stepped on my pants and went to go up, lost my balance, and what do you think I did? Fell down the steps. Embarrassing. Every step, guys. I am now just recovering as of a week ago. It took me a couple of weeks to recover. I fell down the steps frontward though, like on my back side. I hit my elbow. I had hit my bad wrist and my bad ankle, my good ankle. Like and I was laughing, falling down the steps. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I did a whole story time on this. This is why I thought I already did this video. That's why I thought I already did this video. And I was laughing, falling down the steps. My sister-in-law was laughing my off. Like this is so much fun. Why was Dad screaming? Like this is so much fun. Like why was Dad so upset? Like this is so much fun. Like I want to go again. And my family's like, what the heck? Oh, they see me. My wrist is bent, my elbow. And my surrogate sister had to call my surrogate mom. I was like, Mom, please don't get upset. She works and fell down the steps. She's like, okay. You know, works in like Uncle Bert. Like, really, I'm my dad and all that. She's like, yeah, she did the same thing Uncle Bert did, went down. One side of the family calls my dad Uncle Bert, one calls him Uncle Bert, so it's a little confusing. She went down the steps like Uncle Bert, every step down into it. She's like, this is this is Uncle Bert's kid. Like, this is Uncle Bert's kid. Yeah, this is just like Uncle Rupert. She's going boom down every step. And I'm laughing. I'm giggling. Like, I feel so close to my dad. I felt that guys. I'm laughing. They're going falling down steps. The other brother knows I did this, so I to find out. Guys, I felt the closest to my father I have felt in over a year. Falling down the steps. I'm going, Dad would be so proud of me. Really, guys, my dad would be. I did that. I actually did that. Last time I fell down steps was a few months back when one of the cats put me down. I only fell a few steps. It was fine. I pulled my bad wrist, popped back in. It was absolutely fine. The time before that, I fell down half the stairs, sprained my ankle, sprained my knee, and sprained my wrist. And it was the worst, literally the worst day of my life. And that's when I said my brain, it snapped. And I've never been the same person since. So the fact that I fell down these stairs 8 o'clock at night. Now this time when I did this in this story, it was like early lunch. We were coming downstairs to have lunch. My sister-in-law was serving breakfast, and it was fine. She went out and got some food that I'd like and all very nice. When I did it at home, I brought home with my child home. It was 8 o'clock at night, and I was home alone. Obviously, my dad was in the hospital because he did the same thing 18 hours earlier than me. He fell at 12:10 a.m. I fell 8 p.m. And I took about a couple weeks to fully recover, and it was really weird. And guys, I was over the moon. Like, I did the same accident as Dad. It was funny. And of course, my whole family was worried. They said we had to call an ambulance. Oh my goodness, we had to call rescue to come get Borks. And I'm like, I'm fine. The first thing I screamed was, my neck's not broke. Why is everybody so upset? They were like, she's always making broken neck jokes. That's my favorite joke. Like, I was like, if something happens, I'm like, fall and break your neck, fall and break your neck, fall and break your ribs, fall and break your arm, break your collarbone, dislocate shoulder, shattered shoulder. Like, I'm always making broken shoulder jokes. And that's because Uncle Giuseppe, my uncle fell and dislocated and like broke his shoulder, and all they had to end up giving him a whole new shoulder. couple years back. So him and my dad did the same thing. So they were like at the broken shoulder jokes. Break a shoulder, break a shoulder. And I was like, my family actually did think that my arm was broken because I had trouble moving my elbow. And they were like, oh my goodness. Like, they were like, Rupert is going to freak out. Was the first thing they were like, Rupert is going to freak out. Me and my oldest brother. They were like, someone better get a hold of Rupert and tell him that he's gonna freak if he hears voices all the time. They think her arm's broken. I was like, it ain't broken, it's fine. I'm giggling, laughing, scab and plasma come off my skin. Nasty. Anyway, guys, that was the majority of it. So then we had my sister-in-law made bagels with cream cheese and like jam jelly. I loved it with eggs. It was delicious, guys. And then my sister in law had to go to work. She takes care of a family member, and me and my surrogate sister were watching Legacies, from Vampire Diaries. It was fun. And then I had a popsicle. I had ice cream. Ice cream. I was gonna have a water ice, but I had ice cream and a coffee, and that was the end of it, guys. And it was a great sleepover, other than me falling down the steps, which is funny because guys, I actually am low key a little scared that not really scared but concerned that it feels good when I fall downstairs. Like it's like knowing my father before me died that way, and so did my grandmother. Like that isn't cool. That I'm like I would fall down just like them. They both fell on the same set of stairs, almost 40 years apart. So this is a story. Like it's ridiculous. I would fall and be laughing when the whole family was like half freaked out and like we got a call. One family member too. Anyone have Derek's number? We may have meeting my other brother. They said we may have to call Rupert and Derek. Like we think her arm is broken. They're like Derek is gonna freak out when he hears this. And I was like, I don't know how Derek's gonna think. Like, I had a klutz for a father and I got a klutz for a sister. Like, okay, guys, if you guys like this kind of me doing story times about sleepovers, guys, I laugh and smile and talk about one because I'm numb to it. It's because I'm looking up because I have one. I can't show you for a copyright claim. I think I have one not Modern Family. I have one uh Big Bang Theory. I like both shows. If you guys want to hear shows I like, comment. Okay, guys, want to comment, like, subscribe, bell press notifications. Bye, guys.